In the heart of a small African village, life danced to the sound of drums and laughter. Children ran barefoot, chasing stubborn chickens. Women bargained loudly in the market. And above all, the air smelled of roasted maize and sweet palm wine. And then, here he comes, Baba Kazim, the village palm wine tapper. Famous for two things, his delicious palm wine and his trousers that refused to stay up. Every 2 steps, the trousers slid down, and every 2 steps, he yanked them up again. The villagers roared with laughter, and Baba Kazim, always the comedian, shouted, "Don't laugh, oh, these trousers are running away because they know I didn't pay bride price for them." Among the villagers was Ayo, a young man with dreams bigger than the village sky. He often sat under the old baobab tree, staring into the horizon, whispering, "One day, I will leave this village. I will wear a suit and tie, and my name will be known in the city." But his friends mocked him. One teased, "Ayo, you want to wear suit and tie in Lagos, but you can't even tie your goat at night." The boys burst into laughter, clutching their bellies, but Ayo didn't mind. His eyes were already on a distant future. His mother, Mama Tay, saw his restlessness and warned him, "My son, city life is not as sweet as palm wine. It can taste like bitter cola. Be careful." But Ayo's heart was burning. One morning, with only a small bag and bigger dreams, he kissed his mother's hands and boarded the rusty village bus. As the engine coughed and the bus rattled away, Mama Tay stood waving, her eyes heavy with unspoken prayers. When Ayo stepped into the city, his eyes nearly popped out. So many cars, so many people, the noise alone could wake a sleeping ancestor. And then he saw it, a man eating something strange bread stuffed with beans. Ayo whispered to himself, so this is the famous city food. He bought one, took a giant bite, Beans spilled all over his shirt. People laughed as he struggled to chew, talk, and clean himself at the same time. Ayo shook his head and muttered, "City people are wicked. How do you eat food that fights back?" When Ayo stepped into the city, his eyes nearly popped out. So many cars, so many people. The noise alone could wake a sleeping Amsi, but comedy soon gave way to reality. The city was not kind. Days turned into weeks. Jobs were scarce, money was gone. Ayo slept under bridges, ate scraps from dustbins, and wore the same shirt until it tore. One rainy night, shivering under a bridge, he whispered through tears, "Maybe Mama was right. Maybe the city is bitter cola." Thunder rolled, rain poured, and his dreams felt as heavy as the storm. Estor. Fate, however, had not forgotten Ayo. One evening, an old schoolmate, Kunle, found him shivering under a veranda. Kunle gasped, "Ayo, is this really you?" Without hesitation, he brought him bread and water and gave him a place to sleep. "My brother," Kunle said gently, "the city is hard, but together we will rise." Ayo's tears flowed again, but this time they were tears of gratitude. With Kunle's help, Ayo found a small job as a cleaner in an office. He swept floors, emptied bins, and polished shoes. But no matter how tired he was, during breaks he opened an old torn dictionary and taught himself English words. One afternoon, as he whispered, "Determination, destiny, dignity." The company owner stopped and listened. Impressed by Ayo's hunger for knowledge, he decided to sponsor his education. That day, Ayo's journey took a new path. But life is a river, it flows with joy and sorrow. Just when Ayo's star began to rise, a letter arrived from the village. His beloved mother, Mama Tay, had passed away. Ayo fell to the floor, weeping. The city walls closed in on him. He rushed back to the village, but only to bury her. The funeral was filled with tears and whispers. She warned him, and now she's gone. Ayo knelt by her grave, pounding his chest, whispering, "Forgive me, Mama. I will make you proud." Carrying her memory like fire in his heart, Ayo returned to the city with new strength. He studied harder than ever before, graduating with honors. Years later, he became a respected teacher, guiding children with the lessons life had carved into him. Standing before his students, he often said, "Never forget where you come from. Dreams are good, but roots give you strength." The children clapped, their eyes shining with hope. And so, from laughter to tears, from struggle to triumph, Ao's story became a drumbeat of destiny. Life will test you. It will make you laugh. It will make you cry. But if you hold on with persistence, humility, and kindness, destiny will smile.